Back on FT Live, Braun, Przynski, Kratz, Kipnis, and JayFish joining us right
How's it
now.
going?
Live in Seattle, the face of MLB 9 Innings, the official content creator of the popular mobile video game. And he started playing MLB 9 Innings, what, in 2020?
2020, yep.
Okay.
October of 2020.
Give me the story first, and then I want to show the Trout Griffey trailer, because obviously it's super relevant for where we're at.
So 2020, I was in my sophomore year of college. COVID hit. All my buddies were back at college. I was at home because I go to UC, and that's like 30 minutes from my house. I'm from Cincinnati. And so I had nothing to do, and I was like, I love baseball, and I saw this game, and I wanted to try a YouTube channel, and I just started playing that, and then started to get some subscribers and stuff, and then apparently 9 Innings was watching my videos and stuff over that time, and I hit 1,000 subscribers in July of 21. And I told my brother, I said, you know how cool it would be if I could partner with this video game company? And then 2 weeks later, they reached out on an email. And I was like, no, this has to be a scam. I was just talking about this. And sure enough, we met up and stuff on a virtual interview. And then the rest is history. We went through with it. And I've just been streaming that game since, I think, October of 21.
You got a few more than 1,000 now.
Yeah, about 51K now on
yeah,
my own. Yeah, and then they have their own channel. So
I want to ask you a few other questions. These guys too. Let's run the first video though, because the Trout Griffey commercial is epic. Do you want to introduce it and then we'll run it because you've seen it?
I was about to say this trailer was really cool. Like I remember when they reached out, they said we have an idea. We're gonna try and get Griffey, and then
yeah. Let's throw to it and then we'll talk about it.
That sounds good.
Let's throw to the trailer.
Hey, outfield in. Easy out, everybody. Easy out. Like I said, easy out. Oh, yes! Woo! Like I said, easy out, buddy. Want to play another 9 innings? Not so tough now.
It's a great commercial.
Thoughts?
Little big league right there.
Yeah.
Vibes.
Thoughts?
I want to know who filled in for Griffey because he ain't running that fast. I want to know who the stunt double was.
That was good. That was really good. Very impressive. I think we're going to run it one more time. No? We're coming back. But that was awesome. Yeah. Thoughts when you saw that?
I was blown away. Like, 'cause I remember they were telling me what they were gonna do. They showed me the rundown, and I'm like, this is gonna be pretty cool. But I wasn't sure what it would look like. And then they showed me the product before they did all the color correction and stuff, and I was like, this already looks like it's ready to go. Like, it was so much better than I thought it was gonna be. And then it gets picked up by other social media profiles and stuff like that, and I saw it all over the internet, and I was like, that's really cool to see that game getting that type of promotion. So.
Did you get to meet those guys?
I did not get to be there, sadly, but I would love to eventually someday. That'd be awesome.
Well, Griffey's here. I've seen him.
I was about to say, I saw him at the draft last night. I didn't get to meet him, but I saw he was there.
AJ can take care of it. AJ's your guy. If you want to meet somebody besides Jason Kipnis, I can introduce you to Jason Kipnis. But AJ, he's your guy. You need to stick. How much time and to create all your content? How much time are you putting into it?
So when I first started, I was going to school full time. I was doing college. I was working at a credit union, and then I was doing this literally in any free time I had when I got home, weekends, so I didn't have much of a social life outside of that. So, we're talking probably 25, 30 hours a week just on my YouTube with everything else. But over time, as I've grown, it's kind of like a trickle effect. So the more people you get, the easier it is for them to find you. So I don't put nearly the amount of time in that I used to in terms of growing it and stuff.
Do you play the game, and then how do you film it? I always wondered that. You have like a camera over your shoulder?
So it's a mobile app, but you can play it on a emulator on a PC, and that's what I do. So then I use my recording stuff on my PC, and then I have a camera on top of my monitor, and I just throw everything together and then just record it like that.
So it shows like your reaction when you do stuff.
And that's the face cam is huge because with that game, it's more of a simulation type game, card collecting game. And the big thing is pack openings. So when I'm opening packs, they got to be able to see my reaction. So the face cam's a big part of that.
How much money did you spend on it? Now let's get to the nuts and bolts. How much money?
Like on my setup and stuff?
No, how much money did you spend on the packs and all that?
I can't go into that.
Okay.
I can't go into that
Because at some point we'll get into it with Kane. Lorenzo Kane is on our show sometimes too, and the amount that he spent on.
What was the game you guys got in trouble for that?
Well, okay, yeah, that's a whole other thing.
Another day.
That's another thing. But, like, this is a safe space, okay?
I'm gonna say definitely you have to spend for some of that stuff, and I've gotten asked that question before. I don't think I'm gonna keep that to myself.
Okay,
at least
that's
for now.
fine.
Maybe
But
down the
it's
road.
Pay to play.
But it's definitely one of those, pay to play.
No, you don't have to pay to play, but you have to pay to get good.
I was going to say, up to a certain
which
point,
is fine, I
it gets a
understand.
lot harder at a certain point. So yes, in a
Unless you
certain sense.
grind it out.
Exactly.
Like
it
my
is a
boys are
grind.
talking about grinding it out. They
It's
got to
a grind.
grind it out. They've built up their packs. They got their.
Oh, yeah.
You got to grind it, just like Kip didn't grind it. He doesn't know about grinding. So if you could teach him about grinding, got drafted.
Why don't you teach me about grinding?
Went to the big leagues. You can grind, but you weren't a grinder. That's another topic.
So wait, you're just not a grinder if you didn't spend a lot of time in the minor leagues. It just makes you not a grinder?
Right.
I don't understand. That means we were just
Makes
better.
two of us. Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
Right?
Makes you
Doesn't
not a
mean
grinder.
Why?
You were grinding, but you were not a grinder.
I mean, I grinded my ass off every day in the big league. You grinded your
You
ass
guys
in the
do
minor
this.
leagues.
You guys do this.
Sorry, we got sidetracked.
And we could get back to that. The tips you'd give for people that are just getting involved in the game.
Biggest thing for this game, and I tell this to everybody, it's very complicated. It goes very in depth. But the main thing is you work to get diamond cards first. That's like the best cards you can get, and then because if you get all diamond cards, you get boost based off of all those players get boost to their stats if they're all diamond. And then the next thing is getting all the cards of the same team. So whatever team you choose, the more cards you have the same team, they get boost as well as that. So it's diamonds and then team cards.
Best moment you've had playing?
Best moment I've had playing, probably have to say they have legend cards in the games, and those are super, super rare. I mean, there's been people that have played the game for like 5+ years, never gotten a legend before. I was opening just like a normal premium pack, ended up getting legend Jeff Bagwell. I mean, and
That's cool.
That's the thing, like they're so rare that my reaction, like there was no reaction just because I was trying to process the fact that I got that card. But that was probably the best moment that I've had in that
Does
game.
it look like another card when it pops up? You're kind of like, oh wait, or do you know?
Or is it like
Okay,
a FIFA
so
where it just goes nuts and
it
like you know
is
it's
that
coming.
is that the one that like explodes?
Yeah.
So when I opened it, I think this was back at maybe the middle of last year. Before a recent update, you didn't know if that was the type of card. So you would flip it, and then you would see that card sitting there, the legend card. Now in the game, when you pull a legend, there's a glow, but that wasn't there. So if I had seen the glow, I probably would have had a better reaction, but that wasn't in the game at
That's
that
a good
time,
ad.
So.
Should
Yes,
be a big deal.
definitely.
You should know when it's coming.
Definitely.
Yeah, especially if people play for 5 years,
Yeah.
but they didn't put the kind of money into it that you did.
Trust me, there's definitely a lot of people that spend on the game that surprises me. So there's.
And
yeah.
you play other people? You play other people in
You
this game?
can play them in a PvP mode and stuff, but this game's not really gameplay focused. I mean, this game came out in 2016, so the engine it's not up there with some of the mobile games nowadays. But the thing is, they've added a bunch of new stuff to it, and I think that's really they're always adding to it. So I think that's why people have stuck with it, and it's fun to collect the cards. It's a different type of game, and they just released 9 Innings Rivals last week, and that's under the same brand, same company, but it's more gameplay focused. It's on their new engine and stuff. So.
And we have a guest who's going to talk about that front. So
Yep.
let's finish with this with JayFish. So it is All-Star time right now. So can you let people know any recs on best cards, best ratings, anyone All-Star relevant that we should keep an eye on that you'd be looking out for in the game?
So there's tons of different types of cards. There's too many for me to go into it all. But just focusing on all-star players, if you get an all-star player, they're probably, because we have live cards, so their stats are updated every 2 weeks based off of how they're doing. So if you get an all-star player or a guy that's in the all-star game, that's a good card you're probably working with right now. Unless they struggled coming into the last few weeks of the all-star break but still made the team.
How's the Ellie De La Cruz card?
It's pretty good. It's pretty good.
Is it the best one right now?
It's not the best one. But
Shohei?
I would say Otani is I mean,
way better.
they just they have Player of the Month cards,
Right.
And he just got a Player of the Month, both batting and pitching, which
That's
is
insane.
That's, yeah,
That's insane.
Yeah. I'd say Otani's probably number one that you could get. Right
That's
now.
who you'd want, right?
Oh yeah. Well, the thing is that I have my own channel. I have a Dodgers account, and then I stream on their account as well, the 9 Innings channel. And we just did a charity stream for Lou Gehrig's Day. And if we hit $500 in donations, we were changing the teams. It was a Reds team because I'm from Cincinnati. I like the Reds and the Dodgers. Well, we spun the wheel and it went to the Angels. So I would love to get that Otani card, just Otani card in general. So
Awesome.
What do you say? What do you fight back to say when some parents tell their kids, "Hey, relax on your screen time"? How do you fight against that? Because now you're.
Well, I would say I don't really have any of those complaints. The parents seem to love me because I keep it clean and stuff. I just keep it real with them, and I haven't really seen that.
How
I
about
think-
budget your time? That would be my response. Budget your time. You can do everything if you budget your time.
I like
Fair?
Look
I
up
love
from
that.
the screen every once
Budget
in a
your
while.
kids' time
Look up.
instead of yelling at the creator of the.
That too.
about that?
I would
That
say
too.
I'm not the one that tells them to watch it.
Yeah.
They choose to watch me.
They choose
so-
to watch it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, JayFish, awesome to see you. Congrats on all your success,
Thank
too. Make sure you subscribe to his YouTube channel, youtube.com/@JayFish, and keep doing your thing, man.
I appreciate you guys having me on. Thank you.
Thank you.